Hey guys, Ultra here. Welcome back to the channel. Bringing you some new God of War Ragnarok gameplay. Playing this on my PC in 2024 LG 45-inch UltraWide OLED. Now the big thing here is I'm actually playing with DLSS 4. Now to get this working, I am doing some overrides. I'll actually link to a Reddit thread that I've used specifically. But I mean, the app right now at the time of recording for NVIDIA has been just a little iffy, and so what I'm doing to get this to force DLSS 4 on basically is a mix of NVIDIA Profile Inspector, changing some settings there, and then also DLSS Swapper just to make sure that the latest DLSS 4 file is part of it. But again, I've been testing this out with a few different games. This, like many others, I mean, just looks fantastic. I mean, again, what DLSS 4 does and can do, I mean, it really is a huge improvement, and I've been very impressed by it. Now, I want to bring my settings up here real quick so you can see that I am playing this at max settings. Also, I want to go ahead and note a few things here for new viewers of the channel. If you're new here, I invite you to check out the description down below. Down there you'll find YouTube links to everything in my setup, both what you can see on as well as off screen can be found down there. Along with that, there's links here on YouTube directly in the video for things like my monitor and controller. Now, using any of these links, I do get commission off them, but I do greatly appreciate it if you check it out because it does support the channel directly. Also, last thing here, I do have a member section on YouTube for those who are interested. Members get early access to this and many other videos, as well as special playlists. Those playlists include no commentary versions of these videos, as well as HDR screen-recorded versions of the gameplay. Now, I'm using DLSS quality. I've been playing this game with DLAA instead. But again, I mean, just what the transformer model does, and I mean, playing this with quality, getting the extra frames, and just the clarity, man. Like I said, this transformer model has been awesome to see in practice.
Kratos, I see something. We can take this way back to the camp. I can help with the violence. Now embed your blades into the glowing vines and light it.
Your brother seemed open to your return.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love nothing more than for everything to go back to how it was, leaving the responsibilities of leadership to me.
Incoming right side! On your right!
Wrong way.
Send Odin my regards.
You use your anger effectively.
Well, you learn to use what you have. It's not as though I want to be angry with Freyr. He's my brother. He was the most important person in the world to me for half my life. These plants are the same as those we saw earlier. Frost should make quick work of their poison. Well done. Watch out, those are wisps. Powerful manifestations of runic magic. Could I ever think of this place as home again? After all that's happened. Wait. Skull and Hadi are in Vanaheim?
We learned the giants rescued them from Odin and brought them here.
And look. The sunlight wakes the sleeping roots. See how they stretch to welcome the sun? Beautiful, no? A far cry from the sheets of Midgard snow I've grown accustomed to. The Eastern Migration. It's just as I remember it. At least the whole realm hasn't fallen to predators and occupiers. I guess there's still something to be fought for here. Something to defend even after so much damage has been done. Maybe that goes for Freyr, too.
Dude, I really can't get over just how much clearer, like, especially background objects and then the smaller, finer character details look with this, with DLSS 4, man. This looks so good.
Through their shields! They're defenseless now! Enemy behind you, Kratos! Right side!
Nice. Wait, I came from that way, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
So much has happened since I last saw Freyr. I'm not even sure where to begin.
What do you want from him?
An apology would be a start. I want to forgive him. I'd like to think he's changed. He's all I have left now. Did you ever apologize to Deimos?
It is difficult to seek forgiveness when you feel unworthy.
Now, how to get across? My sigil arrow should be able to carry the fire across the river to reach the bramble.
Forgiveness can be powerful, even for the unworthy. My wife Faye taught me that.
Well, be glad you have a spouse to remember fondly.
Enemies to your left!
Where?
Shield strike!
Who's healing this guy?
Enemy behind you,
All my former spouse taught me was that there's no limit to the depths to which a soul can sink into darkness. Tricked me into marriage to spare my home and took my home just the same. Scattered my people to the wind. Maybe it's time somebody drew the line. Maybe it's time someone makes Groa's prophecy come true.
I will not wish for war, Freya.
War is a terrible thing, Kratos. But some things are even worse. You know, if Atreus rushes to Ragnarok, you may not be able to stop him.
I will.
And if you fail?
I have prepared him to survive without me, if he must.
Watch for the
What the-
plants. They like me, but strangers not so much.
I see that.
You won't be able to damage it without destroying the mother. It's a large bulbous thing. You can't miss it.
forgot how to put these. Oh wait, you know what? I think that's with the changing of the sun.
So what's next for you, if not preparing for war?
I do not know, but I will take no chances with Atreus.
Well, you may want to think fast, unless you want someone to make that choice for you.
Ready?
As I ever will be.
No. It really is you. You returned to us at last.
Yes.
Let's celebrate. You reclaim the throne. We'll rebuild. Me and you against the world. Huh? Just like the old days.
I'm... not staying.
I don't understand. You're here. Maybe together we can take back what's ours.
I only just got back what's mine. I still have work to do.
You've seen what's left of the realm, right? Do we really mean that little to you?
You question my loyalty? Vanaheim turned its back on me.
Oh, you still can't let go of that old fight?
It was my duty to save as many of our people as possible. My responsibility. One you didn't take seriously then, and from the looks of it, one you don't now.
You think this is a game to me?
Yeah.
We lost everything to that maniac you called husband. The man's family set me on fire. How did you expect me to react?
Like my brother! Like the boy that used to have my back no matter what! And who I always supported no matter how selfish his choices. I expected you to come and find me. That no matter how hurt or angry, you wouldn't abandon me when I needed you the most.
Freya, please. I thought you were dead. I've had to live lifetimes like those last awful words I said to you. Have you any idea what that's like? Knowing that your own selfishness hurt the person that you cared about the most. Abandon you. Oh, Freya. I mourned you. Oh, I've missed you so much.
And I you, Ingvi. But I won't bind myself to another realm when I finally have my freedom. I'll send help, though. And I will come back. I promise.
This hasn't been your home for a long time, has it? Do what you gotta do.
All right, that's enough. Ain't y'all got nothing better to do than gawking at family sorting squabbles? Come on, you two. Not you. Got a few things to square with y'all. First is you collecting your spare heads. Second is that sigil magic I smell on your bow. Reckon that's an idea I'll steal. How's about I set you up with some sonic mojo? Call it a trade.
Very well.
Third of all, if you ain't staying here, bears mentioning that Sindri and I find ourselves running a flop house for unemployed gods. If you're done freezing your backside off in Midgard, maybe come back with Beardo there. Check up on your old pal Tyr.
That's kind of you, Brock. I may do just that.
Well, all right then. I'll meet y'all back at the house. Lesson you want me to fix anything up first.
Well, brother, care to meet our new allies? Or shall we depart?
Let's get all of the new stuff. I know the game got updated, particularly for the armor.
Help a lady out, please.
You gonna lurk all day?
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. This was by far, I still think, one of the best looking armors in the whole game.
Here we gonna do something.
Nice. Oh, dude, that looks so much better. Playing this on PS5, I remember, just obviously playing performance mode. It looked good, but it would still fray a lot with the texture of the hair. But that looks so good.
When he found me, the truth I'd pledged my life to, it was a lie. Lord Freyr put what was left of me back together. Give me something real to believe in.
That's Freyr, the Lord of Second Chances.
He saved me. Gave me a family. A purpose. And I will gladly die for both.
Thank you. He's lucky to have you.
What is it?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time tinkering up and down the river delta. Once Odin's army came to town, I lit out of there faster than a tassel worm with its bottom ablaze. So frazzled, I accidentally left behind a few irreplaceables.
What? Irreplaceables?
Well, just one, really. An orb. I'd be mighty grateful if you would find it.
What is it?
And if you come across any of my old, beautifully rusted armor pieces, I'll use the scrap to whip up something specially suited just for you.
What is the orb?
Just bring it back there and you'll make me happy as a sunbeam. Oh, and don't
Here's like,
forget
tell
to
me
keep
what the
an
orb
eye
is.
out for my old armor. I'll fix it up for you, free of charge.
What sort of orb do you imagine we're looking for, brother?
I do not know.
Tell me about the camp dog.
Lord Freyr found her half dead in the jungle. We all told him she was beyond saving. But he never gave up. And hasn't left us since.
She's a sweet girl.
She's pure of heart. Believes in your goodness, even if you don't.
You make up your mind.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that.
It fits.
About time I had something to do.
get all of them. I don't think I have that many slots open yet, but that's fine.
And Lady Freya? What are you looking for?
Well, first let's go back to transmog. Dude, I have so much I gotta upgrade to. Alright. Beautiful. Okay, now last thing. I thought I transmogged the whole set here. Alright, there we go. Now, I guess last thing, because I obviously got to check on... Let's see, Shield, Spartan Rage, Relic... Alright. Kind of want to go check on that side mission. We might go do that. Are they both in that direction? Can I speak with everyone first?
Should we ask him?
Don't be rude.
What's
Your
rude about it?
alliance is unusual.
I think what Kratos is trying to say is he's never seen a light elf and dark elf work together. It's a welcome sight.
Hopefully one day, a common one. Mimir tells me you're something of an adventurer. Should you ever find your way to the Forbidden Sands in Alfheim...
Contested territory. Past the Barrens.
There are rumors of a sanctum, and artifacts our elders don't want us to see. Anything that sheds light on our suppressed history would benefit all of Alfheim.
Uncovering secret history? Sounds like my kind of adventure.
Knowledge of the elves' common ancestry is what brought us together. Stories of Alfheim before the division of light and dark. It's very taboo.
Didn't stop you from spreading word of it. Which is how you ended up in prison.
Where she and I met. As enemies, naturally, but escaped as friends. More than friends.
You can stop talking.
Okay. Good luck out there.
If I may ask, do you miss Alfheim?
You mean, do I miss the light?
Do you?
The truth? I still feel its pull. You want nothing else when you're near it. And away from it, you're only biding time until you can drink again from the light. But then again, the light does not make good food. It doesn't play music or tell jokes or open your eyes to new things. It makes you run in place. The more I am away from it, the more I see it for what it really is. And I don't need it anymore.
I appreciate your candor.
Alright, let's go with the map. How do I guess I do kind of have to go in the direction anyways of the main objective.
Pardon me, won't you? I remember where to look for a gateway. Follow me.
Well, you two seem to be getting on since completing your mission. Dare I hope this alliance has some staying power after all?
It seems to me we share a common enemy. Kratos, you may not accept that Ragnarok is inevitable, but you're smart enough to know Odin is a threat. Whatever comes next, our best chance of surviving it is to work together. Do Do you agree?
I do.
Then as to Brock's offer, you can imagine staying under the same roof as a couple former enemies? No further temptations towards terrible vengeance?
Not against you. Either of you. You have my word.
Nice. Sweet.
This lock is different from others you might know. You'll need an enchantment on your chisel to use it. Bruna. Go ahead. Carve the letter.
Suna.
It's an incantation. Suna.
Lovely! Working together is already opening doors for us.
Is he always making puns like that?
Poor Mimir. Alright.
We're blocked by more vines. Remember what to do? There's a fallen log in the river. It has something on it I don't recognize. We're clear.
Nice. Well, now, with all of this, I am going to go ahead and end the video here. Very, very happy with DLSS 4. Again, I've just really been impressed with how it performs and everything. It looks, again, just fantastic. Let me know in the comments of what you guys think, especially if you have any questions at all about any of my settings or anything like that. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for your support. Please don't forget that like button and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.